Just for something different, this is the Apollo Ap600, and the reason I know that, I don't even have to turn it around and look for any IDs, is because it came with all the paperwork, warranty documents and owner's manual and box and bits and pieces, which was kind of handy because it really made my life easy when I was trying to work out what frequency these things are on. And as you can tell, they look like a bit of a ruggedized version. They had 6 crystals that you could put in them, and 6 channels, and a lot of people use these for marine applications, and that's exactly where it is. So when I grab the radio and transmit, guess what? It comes up, of course, on 27910, and I'm just going to give it a very quick carrier, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you go, 27910. Now, fortunately, we're in the middle of nowhere with no chance of anyone hearing that, and I'll just bring that antenna back down. It's a little bit hard to manhandle this. They have these huge antennas on these things, as you know. But yeah, look, a nice example. These Apollos, I've got a lot of Apollo gear, and when Jeff came up with this handheld, I thought, wow, okay, if only it works. And guess what? It did, which was great. We would have repaired it regardless, there's no issue, but boy, it was just wonderful to put a battery on there and go, look at that, it's all working. But yep, they came with the original books, which it's just handy if you're needing to calculate crystal frequencies, etc., for the crystal conversion, and just a little bit of a thing about the Postal and Telecommunications Department. That's a little while ago, isn't it? That's for sure. Contact the radio branch in your nearest city. Yeah, that's right, capital city. But yeah, it's just very unusual to get these bits and pieces with it, to be honest. To a lot of people, that looks like an RB14 application in there, a license application. It is too, goodness. And see, back in the days of Hitachi, or it was actually Matthews Haratos back in those days, and then Hitachi, etc. They were dealing a lot with these things, and I always get confused with some of these people. There was a lot of different people in the game at that time, and some of these products I do sort of correlate them as being all coming from one place, but there was I think a difference between Hitachi and Matthews Haratos in the end, so be careful what I say there. But we were a small CB shop in South Australia at the time, and I was a young apprentice when this sort of gear was coming out, and there wasn't much of it we didn't have to fix at some stage, so got fairly used to it. But anyway, nice looking handheld. I mean, this is in really top condition. It really is clean. It's as far as I mean, it's as good as anything that we've been buying out of the US by far. So it's really got a lot of merit for it being an Australian imported product. All right, well, 73s, and that's the Apollo Ap600, and we'll show you a few other Apollo products we've got here. I've got quite a lot, actually, both 27 megs and UHF in Ap400s, and a lot of the Apollo bases, etc. There's quite a number of them, so we'll get to those at some stage. Okay, all the best, 73s. Cheers.